I'm Claire Richardson. Thank you so much for joining us. We begin with some breaking news coming in from the United States. Authorities there in the city of New Orleans say at least 10 people have been killed and 30 injured after a vehicle drove into crowds celebrating the new year on the city's famous Bourbon Street. Initial reports say the driver plowed at high speed into the crowd, then got out of the car and started firing a weapon, with police returning fire. Now, details on this story just starting to come in. Let's speak to our reporter, Dmitry Ponyavin, for the latest. Dmitry, what else can we say at this point?
Yeah, as you mentioned, the details are slowly coming in. So we still have to rely for some of the details of what happened in New Orleans on some testimony from witnesses and some reports by various U.S. media outlets. But we also have a couple of statements from authorities in the city, including one from the mayor's office. And I understand that's exactly where the number of 10 dead and 30 injured is coming from at the moment. First, police also commented on the situation. They said they're dealing with a mass casualty incident after a car reportedly plowed into people. And they also added that the nature of injuries, they're still unknown, so we don't know what may come out of it. What we're hearing is that, according to all what we can sum up at the moment, is that a vehicle which was described as a white pickup truck plowed into a group of revelers in this New Orleans' famous French Quarter area. It happened at around 3:15 a.m. As people were celebrating, obviously, 2015, which was happening there. And so there has been another report, as you mentioned also before, by a witness who told the CBS news channel that the suspect then opened fire after plowing into the group of people, that the suspect then opened fire and that the police returned fire. As we understand, thousands of police officers, because it was such a huge, massive public event, there were thousands of police officers in the area. And so obviously, many of them rushed to the scene, and so we will hear more, as I understand, from the police department in New Orleans, where a police briefing is expected any minute.
Terrible details, as you say, as people were just ringing in the new year and celebrating. What else can you tell us about Bourbon Street in the French Quarter? This is quite a world-famous area in New Orleans, isn't it?
Exactly. That's the area in the city which is on all the must-see lists for everyone visiting this city, which is famous with its musical traditions, of course. And Bourbon Street is located in the French Quarter, which is the central spot of this area, which is hosting lots of public events throughout the year, culminating with the famous Mardi Gras Carnival, of course. So it's packed. Thousands of people were supposed to be there, as we can imagine, in the beginning of January the 1st. And also, as we understand that because there are so many public events taking place in that area, this area is packed with CCTV cameras. Mm-hmm. So as we understand that this may help police officers and investigators to come up with something more specific very soon.
All right. Well, we are, as you say, waiting on that press conference for more information. Thank you for bringing us up to speed with the latest. That is our reporter, Dmitry Ponyavin.